Daniel, obviously, how does this latest move now with Gary being relieved of his duties, how does it affect you?
Yeah, I mean, it certainly affects all of us. I think he was, a big part of what we were doing on offense, and obviously the leadership there. So, I'll miss him. We'll certainly miss him, and he did a lot for us. So, we've got to, keep moving forward and get ready to play the Eagles this week.
What changes for you?
I think from a communication aspect, a game plan aspect going in, how we planned on the field, and then, off the field, there was, a lot of communication in terms of approaching, a game and the mindset to play and leading an offense that he, certainly helped me with. So it's about moving forward now, understanding that, we've got to keep going and it's on all of us to perform better at each of our jobs and we all have to play better and produce more.
Is it tough knowing that Jason lost his job in part because you guys just haven't been productive enough? Like, is that?
That's obviously a big part of how we all feel right now. I think if you don't feel like that, there's an issue, and we all take responsibility and our lack of production. I certainly do, and that's what makes it tough. So, like I said, it's on all of us to perform better and to produce more.
You haven't had any continuity. I mean, this will be your third different play caller in 3 years. How much do you, not that you want to make excuses, but how much do you think that's hurt your development?
I haven't thought about that, and I don't think that's something that I'm thinking about. My job is to prepare to play and play well. It's a production business, and that's how you're judged. So it's my job to get ready to play.
Daniel, after the game, Joe had spoken to us first before you and Saquon, and we were asking you about his comments about the offense, and he was very specific about we need to coach better, and he did not put it on the players as much. And then you're saying, well, it's up to us as players to execute. Do you recall? It was a little. You seemed a little bit not surprised, but you took responsibility as a player. Were you surprised that it resulted in that change?
Yeah, I mean, I think I still feel that. I feel responsibility for our lack of production as an offense. I feel that. I think we all should feel that, and I don't think that's changed. Today I still feel like that. So, Coach Judge is going to make the decisions as a head coach. That's his job. But I don't think that should change how we feel about how we've played, the points we've scored, how we've done at times. I think we know we've got to do better. That falls on each one of us, on players, and certainly me.
Daniel, I know it's early in the week, but do you expect dramatic changes in the scheme or just the way, the style of the offense will play by Sunday?
No, I don't think so. I think it'll be, our system and our verbiage. I think there'll be different aspects to it, but we'll go through the week, find what works, what we like going into Sunday. So we'll see and how that progresses.
Were you one of the captains who was in the building yesterday that Judge talked to about all this?
Yeah, I spoke to Coach Judge yesterday.
And I'm assuming you spoke to Jason as well before he left. I'm not asking you to divulge the conversation, but what exactly was that like? What were your emotions, and what can you reveal about maybe what you guys talked about?
Yeah, it was obviously a tough conversation, and I think just him being the guy he is, just wishing the best for us, wishing the best for me, and I think that was most of that.
We'll take 3 more. Daniel, Coach Judge said, got to get Kenny more targets. What is the fine line there of, I assume you can't just throw the ball to Kenny if he's covered. You can't just make him the number one option. So how do you get Kenny more involved if you still have to go through like progressions and whatnot and just not force the ball to Kenny just to say he had 7 targets?
Yeah, I think it's just finding those opportunities. you know, when he is in a matchup we like or running a route that we like, and you know, he's got to do a good job getting open and winning in those situations. So, yeah, I think it's just finding those opportunities throughout the game, and you know, maybe some calling, some plays where he does have those chances. But you know, he's got to do a good job winning, and I got to do a good job throwing the ball.
Daniel, you know obviously that the quarterback and the offense are kind of intertwined, and it reflects on you. With the offensive coordinator change, with players getting back healthy, do you think that the pressure is more on you now than it has been to produce and get things going?
You know, I haven't really focused much on that, and my focus is on preparing to play the best I can. That's, you know, what it always is, you know, regardless of the circumstances.
Do you think Jason getting fired is unfair to him at this moment?
You know, I think that's, you know, Coach Judge has got to make decisions for the team and how he sees it and how he sees, you know, the team going forward, and it's our job to execute and play our best. So, you know, that's what I'm focused on, and you know, that's where this team's going.